I ain't even say a word. Now I seen her get up and leave before the show came. Now how you gonna get up and start the countdown and leave? I'm just gonna sit here and jibber jabber until you come back. I ain't gonna even introduce. I ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all look here. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I was sitting up here. I don't know if y'all know. Behind the screen, I can see when the ticker is ticking, when folks be leaving and coming. Now, see, we was at 2 seconds, and my co-host got up and walked away. So I cannot believe. So I guess we're gonna start right now since I'm also live on Instagram. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, it's me, it's your boy, along with my one and only favorite co-host, the Little Diva.
I better be your one and only favorite.
One and only favorite co-host. I ain't nobody else a co-host with me.
I'm just saying. Just making sure.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay.
Welcome to another edition of Monday Speak On It. Welcome each and every one. Miss Julie, I'm going to just stop right now. Miss Julie, I have been missing you. I hope all is well. I love you. I love you. I love you, Miss Julie. My prayers and my blessings out to you. Miss Julie. That's Miss Julie, y'all. She is. I'm going to talk about you now, Miss Julie, and then I'm going to turn it over to my co-host. Miss Julie. I'm just going to talk about Miss Julie right now. Miss Julie is one of the greatest supporters of this show. She's one of the greatest supporters of myself, of my co-host, the Little Diva. Miss Julie, I want you to know from the bottom of my country heart. You know, I always say what I say in private, I say in public, and I say it privately, and I say it publicly. Miss Julie, thank you so very much for all that you do. You don't have to, but we greatly, greatly appreciate your support. Greatly appreciate your prayers. Thank you so, so, so very much. Love you, Miss Julie. Love you, Miss Julie. Now, we finna heat this thing up tonight. It's Monday. Speak on it. And look here. Look here. I don't know where we at. I don't know where we at in this NFL season. But what I do know is, boy, we hotter than any NFL team that's on. If y'all want to waste your time on Monday Night Football, waste it if you want to. But it don't get no hotter than right here. Boy, it's hot firecracker up in here. And she got a whole look. I know Instagram, if y'all want to move over and catch this live, because it's also live on Facebook, and y'all get a chance to see my co-host has. Look here. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna call you out. My co-host ain't the most. I don't know why she got a rolling pin. I don't know. Y'all, my co-host got a rolling pin, okay? Listen. Oh, is that a rolling pin?
It's a mini rolling pin.
That's a backstory. Now, I'm going to ask again. Co-host, why you got a rolling pin? Because, I know the backstory right about now. I'm going to tell y'all.
You know the backstory?
She's a lot of things, but that rolling pin is probably like, why are you holding me?
You're not going to talk about this?
I can't because I don't know what this is. So when
I go to the store, I like to buy the little novelty things, right?
Okay.
And so when Christmas comes and Thanksgiving comes, they always have these cute little headbands. So I forgot to wear mine for Thanksgiving. I bought it for Thanksgiving, so I forgot to wear mine. So I don't know. I just felt like it would be a good night to wear it. I was going to wear my cowboy hat to be like you. Then I thought, I haven't used my Thanksgiving band. Now this rolling pin here.
Yeah, what's the rolling pin?
That's what I got up to go get when you were looking for me. It's really weird. I really didn't plan for people to see it. I really wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was self-consciously throwing it around. So as I'm gonna put it out so y'all can see pictures, but I had a little lipo. So the rolling pin. So when I'm sitting here, I be multitasking
Oh,
so
because
I'll be
okay,
rolling my stomach while we're on.
okay, because you know what? Because
Rolling my stomach.
I knew it wasn't for the kitchen. Okay, I know
Now
you
you
wasn't finna
know
roll.
it was not for the kitchen. You know it's not for the kitchen.
I know you ain't rolling out no
I
dough.
ain't rolling jack. Nothing. You know what I'm rolling? I am rolling something, rolling my stomach. Rolling this to make sure all this money I spent to make this tummy fat is stay fat.
Oh my god!
But what's funny is what made me think about doing that as the show was coming on. Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. What you? Oh, okay. Because you know how them folks do with when it be what you call that thing at work now, and they have to be on the screen at work thing. Because you can't see below the waist. So you
Right.
figure, okay, I'm off the camera. I can just because I can. I got look. As they say, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking it up. You figure they can't see below your waist, so you can be over there just rolling and
Now the one thing I do is I always because when I came home, I like to take off my clothes, right? So when I get on camera, I love to wear a t-shirt and no bottoms. So I almost got on screen on thing like that before, but I realized how much I get up. I
yeah,
can see me forgetting and getting up.
yeah,
And then you would really be like, what is she doing?
yeah. I had
So
to,
I
yeah.
decided I should put on. Oh, look what shirt I have on today too. I don't know I forget what it says. Growth is beautiful. Remember you gave me this
Growth is
shirt?
beautiful. Hey, there it is right there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. That
You're
is
welcome.
from Known in Heaven. Known in Heaven. One of the what you ever call that thing? One of the folks I work for.
So do I get a check?
He gets checked. Now I get a check, but I appreciate you.
Well,
I
look.
appreciate the support. Known in heaven. Known in heaven. That is the brand that she is wearing. Y'all, they got all kind of wonderful new stuff. Since you done brought it up, that is enough. Show them that shirt again. That show is pretty. Show them one more time. Look at that.
Growth is beautiful. I don't know what it says on the back.
Oh, you got some flowers blooming. Growth is beautiful.
Oh,
Hey,
growth is beautiful and the flowers are blooming.
that's right. That's right. That's what I like
And
to
I was
do.
gonna wear it. I was gonna wear it without bottoms, but I decided that wouldn't be a good idea.
Thank you, because yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I so appreciate that. That is indeed a blessing.
Whatever. But listen, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Yes, my Thanksgiving hat, but we have a special guest that's going to come on tonight about 8:20. He's a good friend of mine. His name is John Ellis, and he owns Ethan's Barbecue. And I invited him on because he makes my turkey. He's making me a turkey. He made it last year. He's gonna make me one this year. So I want to come on and talk about his business and invite y'all out to buy one of his awesome turkeys. But I want him to talk about he has this barbecue Sunday.
A barbecue Sunday.
It's amazing. So it looks like like an ice cream sundae, but he replaces it with barbecue. Like I think the mashed potatoes is the I don't know. I have to let him tell it, but it's the cutest thing.
Don't do it. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try it. I can say it better than him. But anyway, so he does the bar. He's kind of in the that Katy area? Cy-Fair area. He's in the Cy-Fair area. And he does deliver, but he does a lot of pop-ups. But his barbecue is delicious. And funny thing, I met him. I used to work for Lone Star College, and me and his now wife used to work together. And he was a student, and he would come up there all the time. It took me a minute to realize it, but he was flirting with his wife, now wife. So anyway, long story short, they ended up getting married.
That's nice.
It was really cute. It was so cute. But yes, but they came on my show, in February I had the month of love.
Right.
Couples. See, they came on last year. Oh, he calls her Oh, I gotta wait till he come on and remember the name he calls her.
Well, I'm
That's
excited. What's this fella's name? Look,
his
yeah,
name
I
is
don't know nothing. Okay.
John Jon Ellis.
John Ellis. Mr. Ellis.
John
J. Ellis.
Ethan's BBQ.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask about that now. His name's John Ellis, but it's Ethan's.
Yes, ask about that because I don't know. I don't even know the
So I
backstory.
want to know now, how
I
you
wonder if
name
Ethan
that?
the pawpaw or something.
He's the pawpaw.
I'm wondering, is he the pawpaw?
I'm gonna find out tonight.
You gonna find out? Okay.
I'm gonna find out a couple of things. I'm gonna find out why I ain't got none of that sample barbecue too.
Very
Right?
good.
I
Very
wouldn't,
good.
I wouldn't know, and I'm a good sampler of food.
You're a good sample of. Oh yeah. Well, he'll be one to say you gotta get one of those barbecue Sundays he had. It is so good. How was your day, country boy?
My day was actually, it started off kind of wobbly. Because old country boy I was out of town Saturday. Had an event Saturday. I was out of town. I was up in a little old town outside of Buffalo, Texas. Buffalo, Texas. And went to a party up yonder. And let me tell you, the place that we went to, okay, it was so far off the road, my GPS stopped working. Okay. That place was so far off the road. I was just lost getting back off in there. But it was it was a resort up there in I don't know, Lost Pines. I'm sorry, I said Buffalo. Lost Pines, Texas. And trust me, when I tell you, you will be lost in them pines back in there. That one thing I tell you, if you ain't supposed to be off in there, don't go off in there. Don't go off in yonder.
Don't look like you. Is it worse than? Huh?
Yeah, you don't look like you belong. Don't go on in there.
What's the other town? The Viter.
It ain't just, I mean, I don't know. Now it could be, but listen to the name of it, Lost Pines. Okay, that's the name of the town. I didn't get to see the town because I was at the resort up there, and but the resort was very, very nice. It was nice. Went there Saturday, got back yesterday. And I actually, old country boy, I can't say I overslept. I went back to sleep this morning. I got up. I couldn't even lie about it. I got up this morning I was up at 4:00. I looked at that clock. I looked at it was still dark outside, and I said, I'm going back to sleep. Now I was supposed to be to work at 7. I got there at 9. But the thing was, I made it, so I didn't complain about it. So yeah, but other than that, today was a good day. It has been a very wonderful weekend. I will say this, you know,
bring me something back.
Yeah, I'm right here. You can't get nothing no more special than this right here. You can't. I mean,
our guest is down there.
I see John down there laughing.
I was happy that you were late because you're always on time. So I was proud of you for being late today.
I don't be proud of being late because I was like, now I wasn't rushing. I said, look here, if it's 10 when I get there, I didn't try to go no faster in traffic. I sure didn't. Hey. Look, let me tell you something. I say something else. These daggone phones. Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you about these phones. Like, so I got a text this morning from the job. Like, you okay? Because, you know, I said, man, I'm running late, but I'm on my way. Now, I wasn't intending to call them folks back. Why my phone to sit up there and dial this man? He's like, look, when I saw it down and I hung up quick, he called back. You okay? I said, yeah, that was an accident. Hey, y'all be careful with them phones, buddy.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah, because they definitely called. But yeah. But the last thing I'm gonna say, because I'm ready for John, because I see them put that hashtag up there. I'm sure gonna ask you about that hashtag as soon as you get on up here. So I hope, look, John, while you down there, I'm gonna tell you the questions. I'm gonna ask about that hashtag, and I'm gonna ask you where my sample is. And I hope you hear all I'm saying right now, because I'm telling you right now, both of them. The sample and the hashtag.
I just go ahead. I'm sorry.
But now I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this thing on the other side of this, let me tell y'all something. Old Country Boy went through some situations this weekend. It could have been for most people, it would have probably been real disturbing, but that's for most people. Everybody can't wear my shoes. Um, being up at the resort this weekend, I figured out something that we got blessed this weekend. We got like Christmas bonus. I was at the table. You know what? You know when something happened to Old Country Boy, what he about to do? I was amongst a bunch of folks. You know I was sitting down and I was snotting, okay? I was sitting down and I was snotting, and I was like, oh, Jesus, because it was a blessing. I don't care about them. I'm going to snot any way I can.
You were really crying? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I was really crying because it was a blessing. It was but God. But
Aww.
here's the flip part of that. And this is what I hold dear. The same God that was there for that wonderful, amazing blessing Saturday night, when I got ready to leave, and here's the situation that happened to me Sunday. Got ready to leave, went to the car, couldn't even get in because the key fob wasn't working. Had to call some people out. They opened the door, then the alarm went off. So I'm thinking like, oh, whoop, got in, still wouldn't work. I had to call somebody else. I didn't get back until late yesterday because I had to have a locksmith come out and actually make me a new key fob. I was not frustrated because what I said in that whole thing, and I told my sister this: the same God that was a part of that blessing was the same God that was going to be right there, going like, I'm the same God as yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Now you was all happy yesterday. Now when there's trouble here, how you gonna be? You know how I was? I was looking up at the sky and I was like, thank you, Lord, because the simple fact that I'm not finna. Some of us, and I'm gonna shut up. This is my last preaching, and John, you can come on up here. Some of us, we get so hung up on this good thing, and all we look for is the good thing. All we look for is, oh Lord, He done blessed me with this. But what about when you're in the valley? Because He's the same God in the valley as the mountaintop. He the same one. It ain't Him that changed, it's us. So my praise didn't stop when my car wouldn't work, and it didn't stop when I was blessed with a blessing. Didn't stop, because all of it. All of it. See, what I know is this: God reigns on the just as well as the unjust. I'm done. Come on up here, boy.
Look here. Preach, boy. Preach. Love it. Now, as I always tell you, country boy, you make me so happy. But now I ain't gonna lie, because you know I ain't all the way there yet, right? You know where we at. I'd have been cursing up a storm. I'd have been so.
I mean, and you know, the thing is, I talk to you.
I'm just teasing.
No, I get it.
But it makes you, when you say it in the way that you said it, though, it makes me think about it. It's like, wow, that is true. You just got this super huge blessing. And I think I mentioned to you that me and my daughter sometimes say, when our car broken down lately or something happened to our car, we're like, you know what? You don't want to spend the money, but it's like, oh my God, but at least I have the money nowadays. You know, back in the day, it was like you had to go borrow it, you had to go do whatever you had to do. Now it's like we literally have the money to go get and pay for our car being broke or getting tires and stuff like that.
But I just know that God wants to see what's the posture of your heart.
Yeah.
That's what He's looking for. He's looking for what's the posture of your heart. So, oh, you think I'm your Jack in the Box God? That's what you want. Oh, so you can't praise me during this time.
Right.
Oh, so now you want to be like, well, God, why this had to happen to me? But you didn't say when you hit that lottery for $1 million, you didn't say, well, oh Lord, why this had to happen to me? It should have been somebody else.
That's so true. True.
Why didn't you tell him it should have been somebody else then? But when it's here, Lord, why it's got to be me? Wear them shoes, baby. Because that's what He's saying. Wear them shoes. Because they can't fit nobody else's feet. Wear them shoes.
Love it.
So that's it. That's all those country boys say. Hey, all I want to say is what y'all see, it's real. This be all the time right here.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Hey,
Look,
what's
I'm sorry.
going
I was
on?
on my mouth.
Look here.
John, country boy John. Oh, we got to say Louisiana country boy because there's a country boy already.
There
All
you go.
right. Well, look here. I'm the city country boy in Texas,
There you
and
go.
married me a Louisiana country girl. She don't like to be called country, but I
Oh,
married one. She don't like it, but it's
John,
all right.
I
But
was trying to tell him. I told him about you meeting Sherry. What was it you used to call her? What do you call her?
oh, that's my Creole cutie.
Creole cutie.
Yeah, that's my Creole cutie. Yeah, she was reared in South Louisiana, like Four Corners, Jeanneret, Hubbardville, that area
Mm.
in the South,
Well,
right up the street
you
from.
from Grambling, right?
I'm from up north. I'm a
Oh,
north.
he
I'm a
know.
north.
Oh, okay, yeah. He was okay. All right, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I want to piggyback on what you just said though, and I'm gonna tell you how this is confirmation. We had our 98th church anniversary yesterday, and the preacher came in and said the same thing. If you can't praise God in the bad times, it ain't no need to do it. You can praise him, when everything good, you got a little change in your pocket, everything's going well, bills paid, blah, 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 blah. But he wants his praises during the bad times as well. So
Yes,
I
sir.
have to commend you on that. Your word was confirmation now. Now, here's the other thing. I don't know what my hashtag says because I can't see it. But I want to go down. Like I say, I will come up to Shreveport and I just want to duck off in them woods. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring me a hog or some deer and I'll process it for you. I do it. You better get it, man. You better ask somebody. And so the joke is in the household. What my wife named Sherry. The joke is in the household is you were not born in the city. I said, yeah, I was born in the city. I was born on, Sunnyside. I lived in Sunnyside. Yeah, I was born in Houston, but I love to duck off in the country, and I go fishing and I go hunting. So yeah,
Hey.
I want to come up there and see what's in them woods.
Hey, look here. Hey, John. Look,
Hey,
when I was in the country, let me tell you something. When I was back there in the country,
yeah.
folks be talking about going out hunting. Look here. I can sit on the front porch and Diva be just walking on up
And they walking up there because they want you to make sausage out of it.
there.
That's what they up there for. So if they do that, like I said, I'll come up there. Like I said, we can half in it, we can quarter, whatever we. Okay, I don't know if Trina wants this on her. I don't know. I need to get your number though. Yeah, I can show you what I can do. Yeah, I can show you some.
That
All
is
the,
too funny.
all the samples you want, all the barbecue you want,
Oh,
all
you
of.
heard him say about the samples?
I'm not mad at it. Hey, I welcome it. I welcome it.
Hey, John, I'm a food connoisseur.
Well, guess what? I will provide that too. I'll provide that.
So I've been trying to describe to him, and then but then today I'm trying to describe to the audience these barbecue. First of all, let's back up. Hey, John Ellis of
Hello,
Ethan's
Trina.
Barbecue. So
That's
this
right.
is you are on Speak On It tonight. Speak On It is a show with me and Country Boy. We're co-hosts of this
Okay.
show. We have it on Monday nights at
All
8
right.
o'clock.
All
And
right.
we try to empower all of those things. He says it better than me. Hey, Tiffany, try to empower. But anyway, let me tell y'all, I was calling John the other day, and I told him I had two things to talk about. One, I need a turkey. And so I was telling him, we don't know how to cut our turkey. Our turkey still be having all kind of meat on. So I said, can you cut up my turkey for me? Can you just do that for me? So he told me he got me. Then I asked him, can he come on the show and join us tonight? And so he can talk about Ethan's barbecue and, what you got going for the holidays and even after. But you can't talk about nothing right now until we talk about the barbecue Sunday.
Okay. So I first and foremost, I thank y'all for my consideration. For considering me. I appreciate that.
Thank
So
you.
now let me correct you. So it's called the Smoke Sunday. It's not the barbecue Sunday. It's the Smoke Sunday.
Oh,
And look. I give you an A for effort, Trina. I give you A for effort. So what it is long. Well, okay. Let me do my when I'm out in the field or where I'm. Let me do my short pitch. Long story short, it's a chopped beef baked potato without the skin on it.
Mm.
So let me describe it, and here's why I had to get the process and the name, everything trademark. So I use what they call. So I peel and boil potatoes, and I take what they call a disher. So a disher looks like a ice cream scoop. So I take a large disher. So I scoop up, you know, 2 or 3 big scoops of potato. So then the toppings or the sprinkles, like on a Sunday, it's like the chopped beef, which is freshly smoked, seasoned.
Mm.
Then I throw the cheese, chives, which are the toppings. So then the sour cream is the whipped cream on a Sunday,
On a
on
Sunday.
like a banana split or a Sunday. And so the chocolate sauce is my homemade barbecue sauce.
oh,
And I
that's
scoop.
so
I'm telling
I
Trina.
have one.
You know what? If I remember when you put your order in, if I have one ready for you, baby, you got it.
Okay, now I'll go split it with Country Boy.
Split
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Ain't no.
yeah. Or
Hey,
now, you know
hey.
what? What? No, I was gonna say. I tell you what. I do separate for both of y'all. It's okay.
Thank you, John. You my new best friend all the way.
Well,
That's
guess
right.
what, Country Boy?
All
You
right.
passed up John coming home from work.
Oh, really?
Because Country Boy works out 290, like past South Fair. He passes up that area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
I need to get him to pick up my turkey.
hey,
it ain't gonna, hey, John, I'll get it. It just ain't gonna make it, but I get it.
you know what? You're not lying because it ain't gonna make it. I
Hey,
pride myself on
John,
my.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna put it in the back seat and I'm gonna be driving like this.
yeah. Well, now I can't be a part of your casualties, Doc. While you been there get reaching, I can't do it. I won't do that.
So, John,
Look,
someone's asking where you are, where you're located. I know you're 290, but where do you have pop-ups, but where if you someone can order, you deliver, they pick up, how do you do it?
yes, all of that. So right now, oh wait, hold on. Let me go back. Let me
Okay.
finish the description of the
Oh,
smoked
yeah,
Sunday.
the
Right.
sauce.
So the sour cream is the whipped cream in the sauce, chocolate sauce, and homemade sauce. And so at a festival, what I do instead of the cherry on top, what I do is I'll put a cherry tomato on top.
Mm.
And if I tell you, I
Oh.
mean, it's every bit of. If I make the large one or the grande, Louisiana country boy, you won't finish it in a day.
What?
I'm telling you what I know.
Doesn't sound good.
Oh, look
I'm
here.
telling you what I
Look
know.
here.
Okay, so where I'm located, so I'm on, like I
My
said, I'm
mama
on.
said, what about the butter?
So with the butter, no, for real, it's funny. People ask about the butter. So sometimes if they want extra pats of butter, I give it to them. But not if not. Usually my butter is already in the potato.
In the potatoes.
It's
That
already
makes it the
done and
best.
it's
Yes,
already
it's cooked in
seasoned
there.
and it's done. All you have to
Yeah.
do, all you need with my food, all my food, all you need is a fork and a knife and a napkin.
Hey,
That's it.
John. Hey,
Hey,
John. Your wife, right? You ain't from no Texas.
huh?
That's you ain't from no Texas. Your wife was right. That ain't that you from backwood Louisiana somewhere. Look here, you quit fooling these folks.
Look here. And I've had that too. Like I said, my idea, and I'm so mad that I haven't. It's kind of it's a blessing and a curse. I haven't had time to go get my hunting license. I need my hunting license because I haven't had time. Well, thank God, I haven't. I've been that busy.
Wow.
I've been that busy, and thank you, Lord. And like I said, I have and I'm gonna put this out there. Whether you choose a fried turkey or a smoked turkey, It's juicy. It's not dry. It's not gonna crumble, and you can leave it on the bone, off the bone, like I'm gonna do for Trina.
Man.
It's like that, man. And like I said, I'm humble. I'm humble. I'm not conceited, and I don't brag, but I am confident. If it's not the best thing you taste, you're like, okay, this boy knows something.
That's
And
what
I
I'm
say
talking
that.
about. Hey,
I'm
man,
sorry.
look here. Don't be
Yeah.
saying, look, don't man, it ain't bragging. Look, what they say, it ain't bragging when you got it. What's that thing? It ain't what that song? It ain't bragging when you got it. And look, when you got it, you got it. You ain't
Well,
bragging
look,
about
I'm like I say, being from Houston and like
it.
born in my race. Look, it ain't look. So what? I know what you're trying to say, and I'm just going. I want to be transparent for the people. It ain't tricking if you got it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Come on, man. You know what? We gonna get Trina. Thank you for inviting me. Me and Louisiana Country Club. We gonna get along. We met him tonight.
He's still my friend. I went to an event Saturday night. I walked in the door, and a friend of my mom walked over to me. Hey, Trina, but before she got my name, I said, and that Louisiana country boy, I gotta meet him in person because I like him. I said he just stole all my friends.
Man, look here. Yeah, he a real one. Like I say, I can say it. I'm one of them ones, and I know I'm getting off the topic. I'm one of them ones. He and I can go sit under a tree in the country and sit here, and I'm gonna say beverages. Just have our beverages, and and we out there. That's me.
That's it. I stand up under the tree.
Hey, John, don't be. Look here, man. Look here.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Now, for the people that might be listening, y'all already know me. Look here. Tell it like it is. If you know what you got, look here. Some people know how to do some stuff.
Yeah.
What you know how to do is the gift that God gave you. So when you be like, well, it ain't that good, man, look at here. What I do is the best because it came from the best, okay? He gave me these skills and the ability. Now, if you don't like it, that's your business. But guess what? I ain't gonna act like I ain't good at what I do.
Now, look, I'm just say this. Proverb 18 and 16 say, your gifts will make room for you we'll put you in a room with great people. And I stand on that. I stand on that because, like I said, this gift is. Thank you, Lord. I'm gonna just say thank you, Lord. I always say,
John, I don't want to interrupt you, but people come in and they go out, so I want to make sure we find out where you at. How can they get this wonderful?
I'm sorry.
Food?
Yeah, I want to get back.
Go backwards and talk about more food.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So. I'm on the northwest side of town. Like I said, I'm off of 290. I live in between. I live off of Highway 6, in between 529 and West Little York. So, I don't mind. I don't mind it. If you want to call it backyard catering, that's fine. Because it kind of started at my mother's house, but over here, I'm mobile, so I come to you with whether it be catering office meetings, catering parties, catering repasts, catering whatever it is. I come to you, or if you want, you can come meet me. So, for the most part, I'm mobile, so I bring it out to you. Now, if you want to meet me halfway, or come over here, fine. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. So
and you also do a lot of pop-up shops. I see because I saw you at the Prairie View thing.
Shut up! You was there?
No. Social media.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So, okay, yeah.
But I think I did text. I think I commented and said, "Why didn't y'all tell me that I was gonna do that? I would have came and worked. I've been wanting to go to that for years."
If I tell you, and it's not like I say, wait, let me say this. I love all of my HBCU schools. I love them, especially the ones in Texas. I love them. And I did graduate. I have my general business degree from UHD, University of Downtown. Go Gators. I'm that.
I'm getting close because I'm waiting on what you finna say.
So here's the thing. I have never in my life. So I used to go a while back. I used to go to the PV homecomings and all that. Now, what they did out there, I'm gonna put it like this: you had so many people out there. I'm gonna say the majority. It was like 50-50. People were still tailgating, and the other ones was at the game. That was
I'm gonna be right back. Y'all hold on for a second, cause me and Jen. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I already know what we're gonna go do. Go ahead.
Well, I got an idea. I'm gonna see if I'm right. I got an idea. I'm gonna see if I'm right. So anyway, shout out to oh Lord, what's her name? I can't think of the
Do it
broker
all
house. Nicole. I can't think of her last name. Shout out to Nicole. Sherry told them what I did, and so they wanted me to cater for their so they got the trailer. Nicole Hardy, I want to say it's Hardy. And I forgot the broker's name. Forgive me, Nicole. Sherry told them what I did. Oh, we need food. Bring it on out there. Bet. You ain't said, okay. I like, okay, you'll like it. So then, ironically, my cousin's, well, she's my cousin too. My cousin's wife's granddaughter was out there too with a trailer. And I mean, yeah, with a RV home, mobile home. And she wanted, hey, I heard about you. My grandmother always buy all your food. We want to know, would you do it for our sorority out there too? Well, yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Nothing wrong. Hey, no judgment zone.
I knew that's what you were gonna go do, either the hat or the shirt. I knew it.
No judgment zone. No judgment zone. I'm gonna put a bookmark right there. I'm gonna get back to you because I want to say something about that. So, Trina, we went out there, and if I tell you the blessing was, I've had so many orders spin off of that.
Really?
Because I sat out there. Well, one area I didn't hang around, but I asked them and said, I did my customer quality check.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, yeah, I want to get stapled in it and let it grow. So yeah, they were okay. And then where Sherry and I were, they grabbed the bone, they grabbed the rib, bit it, and they made this face. I'm like, what's wrong with it? And I said, we just need some more. No. I said, don't have it. And they said, you did this? I said, yeah, here's my card. And I ran out of cards that day.
Wow.
I ran out of cards. And from that, I had several other orders to come in from that. So I want to actually, let it be a constant thing each year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then it got so bad. Y'all selling plates. They wanted to buy the plates from Nicole. They wanted to buy the plates.
Oh.
Like just go and eat. So, oh yeah. So now let me address this Grambling thing. So, Grambling should have beat Southern. I say it was just bad on a Bayou Classic. They should have won. I mean, I can tell. I don't know what Coach Jackson was doing. He wasn't calling the right plays.
It's okay. We know what he's doing. He was packing.
Yeah, I hear you. When he had Southern against against a end zone, he should have blitzed them. Because that boy wasn't ready for it. And Grambling had the momentum.
Didn't Sherry go to Southern?
No, Sherry went. Okay, no, Sherry, LSU, yeah.
LSU.
Sherry went to LSU. So I didn't have a dog in the fight, but I love football, played football. So when he backed him up, when Grambling backed him up and they had him on like the 1 or 2 yard line, blitz him. Because that boy wasn't getting that ball out, and y'all have got a safety or something, a guy that where y'all can kick a field goal and win.
Yes,
and
sir.
Coach Hugh Jackson, I don't know what he was thinking. I'd have put them dogs on him. I'd have went 0 blitz, get him. So okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He's okay now.
Yeah, I got to talk to Trina. Huh?
I don't talk to Cody. Well, you say it's okay now. What's okay now?
Yeah, he okay. He done moved to. He got a different address now. He okay.
Yeah, I call it like it is. And then my
No.
sister-in-law, Sherry, sister Rosalind graduated from Grambling too. So
Ah.
yeah, it's all right. It's all right. And like I say, and forgive me, because me and him, we can talk. I go with him. I love it.
already know. I
I
already
love
know.
it. I'm sorry, Trina. So what other questions are they asking? I'm sorry. I gotta
He has a question for you.
Okay.
Well, look, I got that one question. Now, I see. Now I want to know where the name of the company came from. That's what I want to know. I want to know, where did Ethan's come from? How'd you get?
Let me explain it to you. So Trina, just for future reference, and I appreciate everything you. So it's Ethan's QUE barbecue.
Oh.
Well, it's actually Ethan's Q and etc. Let me explain the name.
Okay.
Let me explain the name. So to me, first of all, Ethan's Q sounded better than John. My first name Jon. Ethan's
Okay.
Q sounded better than John's Q. I didn't like that. Or John's barbecue. It was kind of bland. It's kind of bland. So Ethan's Q. So Ethan is my middle name. So my name is John Ethan Ellis.
Ah.
So that's where the Ethan's Q. Because then let me put this plug in. There's regular barbecue, and then there's Ethan's Q.
Okay.
That's where it came from. And then the etc. ETC period, because I do sides as well, and I think I'm pretty good at making a peach cobbler, and I do pound cake too. I'm talking about me. I don't outsource it. I have before, because I was my back was against the wall with the time crunch. But that's me. I do the sides. I do smoked mac and cheese, or this new thing, penne pasta and cheese, smoked. I do mixed vegetables. I do what I call garlic mashed potatoes, buttermilk potatoes. I do so there's barbecue baked beans, and then there's Ethan's Q beans. I do Ethan's Q beans. I do so it's kind of on request though, the people that know about it.
My sister says she wants the pasta and the mac and cheese. Is that the penny pasta?
Penne pasta and mac and cheese.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Wow.
So I do
So
it
do you have like a menu or something where, like, if somebody wants to go see all the wonderful stuff you have, and
I do indeed. I do indeed. If you some kind of way, Trina, you can text me his email address and yours too. I'll send it to both of y'all.
Okay.
Oh, don't look, you send it to me. I'm gonna put y'all up. I'm gonna put y'all over social media.
I'm not scared no more.
I'm gonna blow you up. I'm gonna blow
John, you
you
was
up.
scared before?
I was a little apprehensive at first, but then my how can I put it? All of the good reviews outweighed the bad reviews. And I didn't have, I can count on, I promise to God, I can count on one hand how many bad reviews I've had. And I'm not bragging. I'm putting it out there.
Hey, John.
Hey.
But even if you got a bad review, they had to eat the food.
Oh, I got the money. I got the money. Matter of fact, and I'm not bragging on this. So here's what I pride the business off of. First of all, first and foremost, one, I serve customer service. That's one.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah.
Two, my food is palatable. It's it's good. Yeah, the food is fine and all right. But I pride myself on customer service and customer interaction. And and so let me explain what happened, what I just did. And I'm not doing this, but people need to know how.
Yeah.
How it works. So obviously I was busy during Thanksgiving. And so I go back and I go and ask people, hey, how did you like it? Like the chef walking around to each table or something like that. I say, was everything okay? How did you like it? What could I change on? What didn't you like? Excuse me. What didn't you like, and all things of that nature? And I had one, it wasn't a bad review, but it wasn't me.
Right.
So she told me, she said, I've never had a smoked turkey that was juicy and was seasoned, and the white meat wasn't chalky or crumbly or dry. And she said the only thing is, she said the ribs your ribs wasn't the usual ribs. They were kind of tough and they had some fat on them. I said, huh. I immediately replied and I told her, I said, well, no, that's unacceptable. Ma'am, you will be compensated for that. So just yesterday, I had another order yesterday, Trina. Hence why I forgot, to kind of get
Right.
back at you Saturday. And I dropped it off. I said, ma'am, I can't stay long, but I'm compensating. Here's a small compensation for what I did because I don't put out product like that. Here's your small compensation. And if you decide to order a turkey, fried turkey, ribs, a brisket, or something for Christmas, um, we'll work on a small little discount on that too. And I hold on to show on that line. Hold on. Let me read real quick. Trina, do I have time to do this?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
John, it's our show.
And I know it is, but I don't want to, if there's a time constraint, I try to stay
You tell us.
within that.
We on the network.
Okay. Well, fine. That's fine. You know what? Like I say, in one of these days, I need to cater the green room, the green room for the network. That's how I
We got some things coming, John. We got some things coming. We
That's
working on
fine.
some things.
Yeah. That's fine. So she told me, okay, said, I'm sorry, but my ribs were a little tough and fatty. The turkey was great, juicy, and moist. And I went, oh no, you will be compensated this week. So I had a lot of things. I had some mechanical issues in my truck that I had to fix. And so I told her, I said, good evening. I haven't forgotten about you. I'll drop something off to you tomorrow, which was Saturday. She said, oh, okay, that'll be fine. And then she said, John, that was kind of you to do what you did. And I said, my apologies for the late response. My motto is customer service first, then the product is palatable. I hope you retain me as I hope to retain you as a customer. And remember, if you're ordering something for Christmas, we'll work something out. Hopefully the ribs today were satisfactory. Then she said, thank you for that. They were really good. So, like I said, customer
Love
service
that.
first. And then the food just happened to be pretty good. But
Right.
I love it. And even when I do when I sell at concession stands in Spring Branch and Memorial, my daughter now we have this dynamic to where they see our interaction.
Mhm.
Customer service is first, foremost.
Yes.
And so that's like I said, that's what I pride myself on.
People don't take that seriously anymore. I've had I've had people at I do nightclubs and stuff like that, and I've had owners say customer service doesn't make a difference, and it does. It doesn't
It
matter what
does.
kind of business
It
you have.
does. It
People have to see
does.
their
It
money.
does.
It
I
does.
learned that. I learned that from the job. Well, that's another story within itself. When I was laid off because of the pandemic,
Hmm.
but they pride themselves as providing a good customer service experience.
Experience.
I want to go so far as whenever, and I'm working on this. I want to go brick and mortar. I want to go. I want to go trailer. I'm too tall for a truck, food truck, but I go with the trailer and then I do the brick and mortar because that's what has happened with my business coach allowing me to sell food in the Spring Branch Memorial area with the little leagues and stuff.
Mm.
And they always so the next move may be to open up the first brick and mortar place off of I-10 on the energy corridor or something like that. And it worked. My business coach, he lives there. Shout out to Brandon Lackey. Um, he said, "Well, let me try you out the fields because what he sells is like hot dogs, cotton candy, slushies, pickles. It's all geared toward the kids." He said, "I want some grown-up food. Let's see what happens." Long story short, I went out there the first night, sold out. Went out there another weekend, sold out. So the first night I had 2 briskets. I had to start. I wound up getting 4 briskets. Then 4 turned
Wow.
into 8. 8 turned in. No, I'm sorry. 4 turned into 6. 6 turned into 8. 8 turned into 10. 10 turned into 12 and 14 and so forth. So it worked, and from that, I paid him a percentage for me to be out there, and then
Mhm.
from that, do you do parties? Do you do office meetings? Will you deliver it? I do indeed. It has gotten to where I didn't know Bunker Hill. It's called Bunker Hill
Mm-hmm. I've seen that.
City or Little City or something. It's
Mhm.
something in off I-10 down Bunker
Uh-huh.
Hill. I
Yep.
met the mayor. This lady had a she had a what you call them meetings? Them neighborhood meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Not neighborhood watch, but
HOA?
yeah, HOA meeting. HOA meeting. She wanted me to cater it. I catered it. Me and my daughter catered it. And then they say, you definitely, and so that kind of confirmed it. You definitely need to be over here off I-10 and Memorial on this side. And I said, well, what about Ferg's or Figus or whatever it is barbecue that was rated with the top 50, 1 through 50 barbecue place in Texas? And they said, no, Ferg's or Figs or whatever it's called is on, it's deep down Long Point or somewhere. She
Mm-hmm.
said, but he told me, he said, over here, he said, you need to be over here. So it kind of confirmed it. So now I'm thinking about going brick and mortar. So I don't have a
Oh,
problem
that's
with it.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you kindly. Thank you
That's
kindly. So
awesome.
yeah, so
Amen.
yeah, I'm down with sending the Louisiana country boy. I'm down for sending you something. Try that. I need a country palate.
All
I'm
right,
not scared of the country.
All right,
Born
man.
in Houston, but I ain't scared of the country
Yeah.
at all. At all. So I'm
Man.
sorry, Trina. I'm sorry. Let me get.
No, you're fine. John, this happens every time.
I get it. I get it.
I was
Understand?
there with Dang. I thought I was funny too. I got my little Thanksgiving hat on today.
You're doing a good job. Doing a good job. But I guess there's a sense with genuine people, especially country people. Oh, I get so my people. My father's from Crockett, Texas.
That's where my people are from.
Huh?
My people are from Crockett. Curvays, Overshawns.
Trina, don't you do me like that. All I'm gonna do is just pull out the feelers. Do y'all know what curveys and what?
Yes, they'll definitely know the Curvays and the Overshawns. That's my family.
From Crockett.
From Crockett.
Hey, look here. I'm gonna just say this, John.
What don't say?
Any of y'all that wants to try some of John's barbecue, if y'all want to try some of Ethan's, finger licking good. Now I'm gonna tell you. Now I ain't never tried none, but from what I done heard right now, I just want to tell y'all this. Make sure you eat like this. And I'm going to say why you eat like this. Because if you have your whole hand out, you might bite a couple of your fingers off. So make sure you curl a couple of them in. Because I don't want none of y'all coming back talking about country boy sent me over there. Now I'm walking around here with missing 2 fingers because the ribs were so good that I was. Now, look, country boy don't mind. I'll get rib sauce over everything. I don't care. I'll have a But look here, now you know we got some dignified folks that roll through here be nosy. So them dignified folks, you know, they don't want to get their stuff. Look here. From what I done heard, y'all need to get you one of them old, what is it, a Sunday? What you call it, John?
A smoke
Sunday.
Y'all need to get you one of them smoke Sundays. Get you look, if y'all ain't got no turkey, I ain't talking about the, turkey like me. I'm talking about the edible kind.
He all right with me, Trina. He all right with me.
If y'all ain't
got
Heavenly Barbecue, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Do you know who Heavenly Barbecue is? Either one of y'all? Well, Heavenly Barbecue.
I don't know who they
I would like to try some of the brisket as well and straight smoke the sauce on the side.
That's fine. And how you know? Now let me explain this. How I know they are Heavenly Barbecue. I don't want to say I follow them on Instagram. I might be wrong, but how I know they know what they're talking about. They don't want the meat. I mean, they don't want the sauce on the meat. They want it separate. And they'll tell you if the meat is good without the sauce. Now to me, the sauce is added extra. That's the icing on the cake. So I understand, and I will try to get that. Trina, if you would give me that information to where
He said exactly. I mean, Heavenly Barbecue said exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it. So I get it. Like I said, like my daddy used to say, no, it ain't no competition, it ain't no fight. The thing is, I'm not scared. Hey, you want to try it. I'm telling you.
There you go.
Crockett, Grapeland, and Palestine.
Yes.
That's us. My mama responded.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. So let's go deep then. So she knows Crockett Grapeland and what's the other one? Palestine.
Palestine.
All right. So that's off. That's 287. Yeah. 187, 287. I know you don't know. She know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's 287. So let me tell
I
her.
thought it was 59.
No, so it's two ways you can go. You go 45 north.
It is 287 because you got to cut up.
Yeah, that's right. He right. So you take 45, you take 45 north to 19. Once you get to 19 in Huntsville, you turn right. You go all the way down. Now it's two ways to get there. So you go all the way down. You could either catch 304, which is the loop in Crockett, and then make a right and catch 287 and go back. The other way is you go 45 to 19 and 19 to 94.
I think that's what we do.
Yeah, we go. Well, I know 94 take like 45 minutes or an hour out of the way, and then you go 94 and you can go up that way. So I tell your mama, look, Trainer, we might be related. I don't know.
Ain't nothing. That's why she always telling us we need to go. Somebody cousin did whatever. Y'all need to go because you need to know your cousin.
Exactly.
She texted. She sent back and said the red dirt.
Yeah, the red. What is that street? So she knows the community of
We used to have our family reunions there every year, and so it was the red dirt. Your car come out looking like red.
Yeah, it's the red dirt. Yeah. Hopewell community. Miss Trina Mama, if you know about Crockett in that area, it's called Hopewell. The outskirts. Hopewell, because my daddy went to Lord, what was it? Hopewell Baptist? I think that's Hopewell. Off of 287.
Heavenly Barbecue says they need good barbecue down there as well in Crockett.
So I've heard. Now I got a cousin that does it down there too. I've been trying to stay from down there. I'll let him do his thing. But if need be, I'll make that trip. I don't have no problem with it. He know I ain't lying. Shout out to KJ.
Hey KJ.
Yeah, shout out to KJ. I'm gonna tell you where he sell food at. He sell food at that tractor. Ask your mama about this. Right off of 304 on the loop in Crockett. At the Tractor Trailer Supply parking lot, and it's another place where he is. He'll go to Grapeland. He does all that. So yeah, I mean, hey, it's all family.
Boy, we might be around here and be cousins.
I'm telling you, because so is Ellis. I'm related to Ellis's, Fleeks, McKnight's, Ellis's Fleeks, McKnight's.
She said the little white church.
Yeah, Hopewell. That's it. The little Hope. Yeah, because Jasper Cemetery, I think is exit up or either right behind the church, something like that. Yeah.
Well, Lord, here.
Small world.
Small world. I told you before you got on tonight that we met at Lone Star College, where it was North Harris Community College District back then.
That's exactly.
And that's where you met your cutie.
That is my yes, Lord.
Thought he would come up there to talk to all of us. He wouldn't come up there for that. He would come up there because he had a plan.
It wasn't that, but it was funny. Wait, hold on. Here's when I'm finna make you laugh. Country butt, Louisiana country butt. Let me make you laugh real quick. And Trina don't remember this. So I got cool with Miss Ethel. Love Miss Ethel.
Love Miss Ethel.
And I can't think of the other lady who sat in front of her. And then you remember Shirley.
Oh,
well, Shirley. No, I remember Shirley, but it was another lady in that little area space too. I think sat in front of Shirley.
That wasn't me.
Not yet. That was after. That was after.
Oh, okay. I was gone. Okay.
So I knew Trina. I knew Trina because her daughter, her daughters and my sons ran for the high steppers. The track team. All right. So I go there, I go into school. So Shirley talked me into Shirley Hughes Brown talked me into going back to school. So I went back to school and okay, everything cool. I see this young lady come out of her office and she walked by, and I say, "Well, who is that?" And so I went to Trina because I knew Trina. I said, "Well, Trina, who is that?" Oh, that's Sherry. That's Sherry. She ain't gonna talk to no students. She already engaged, and so don't even waste your time. Don't even do all
I
that.
don't remember doing that.
I say, Trina, I'm just asking who she is. That's all. I just want to know who she was. So Shirley, I call her, that's ain't Shirley because I dated her niece before she passed. I say, Shirley. I said, well, who is that? She say, yeah, that's Sherry. I say, she about to get Trina say she about to get engaged. She don't talk to students. Don't waste your time. You're not even up there yet, and all of this. And she said, I don't think she gonna get married, but I think she got a boyfriend. I mean, Louisiana country boy, she shot your boy down. I mean, like ain't no chance, no nothing. I said, I was just asking who she was. That's all. And then all of a sudden, so the funny part, they had this student council meeting. I can't think of the dude name, but they had like this student council thing, and I messed up on my schedule a couple times because I misinterpreted the fine print. Long story short, I went there and I said, "Man, I'm gonna say something." So I went up there and I said something. I said, "You know what? You had the deepest dimple I've ever seen in my life." At the time, oh man, I was on. I said, "You got the deepest, prettiest dimple I've ever seen in my life," and she belched out because she had laryngitis. She said, "Thank you." I said, "Whoa!" I said, "I'm gonna let you get well, and then we'll talk later." And Lord, I start seeing her all the time. And long story short, the rest is history. I'm gonna just say the rest because I don't take up all the time. I know y'all got it. You know, y'all do y'all thing.
That is so funny.
Yeah, and Trina, look,
I don't remember that.
You don't remember? She shot me down. I was just asking, who is that?
Why was I
She
so
ain't gonna talk to you.
Why was I so
You a student.
aggressive?
She don't mess with students. She's a dom over the two centers. Off of that other center.
Are you sure that was me?
Trina, you was the first person I went to. I never forget that.
Hey, John, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this, man. And I love to hear people's stories, but you know what I got from that? Not only from that, but from that to where you at. How about this? Persistence pays off. Now, I ain't just talking about your relationship. Look at your business. Persistence, no matter what the obstacles you have faced.
I'm gonna do you one better. And so I said, as a reminder, this is how deep this is. This is. I want to get the word consistency, discipline, and persistence tattooed on me. That's how true it is. Because I finally had to start. So people in the church were like, well, how the business going? And I'd have to tell them, when I put the time and effort into it, it's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing. And when I don't, well, it falls by the wayside. So I have to learn. I'll admit, I'm a work in progress. You know, I have to work on my consistency, discipline, and persistence.
Yes.
But every time I do it, if I tell you, and I'm not bragging, I turn a profit every time. Now, when I don't, I get lazy and all that. Okay, well, there ain't nothing to it. It's been times where I had several events. I got tired, and then during that week, it was, oh, well, you didn't do nothing, so you don't get nothing. But every time I put this on with everything I love, every time I would go either to the field after church and sell, or just put it out on Facebook, I turned something. And I'm like, God, you know, is this it? Is this the calling? And then I've had business proposals. They said, we want the brisket. And I say, you know, they said they like the brisket because it fell off the bone. Or, I mean, not off the bone, it fell and they want to, you know, be tender and all of that. And I was like, well, no, it ain't really supposed to fall like that. They say, no, we want it like that. Hence, the other cliche that I saw from another barbecue person, it was like, I don't do it for the judges, I do it for the customers. Well, okay, judges have their own. Let me say this: I'm not afraid of being in a competition. I promise you. Trina's the ones you set the competitions up for me. It just so happened I had larger events catering something that I couldn't get to it.
Right.
And I'm not a scared. I don't scared. I get in there. Like I said,
never scared. Never scared.
No, I don't. Hey, it is what it is. So then I learned from the guy, he said, yeah, you don't be he said, I don't care what the judges say, I'm worried about the customers. Customers. That's what we on. That's what I'm on.
Hey, that's it.
They
Well, you know,
asked, are you related to Ellis's Tamales?
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about
I,
that.
I, bro, John, I do want to, and I applaud you for everything. I applaud you, and
Thank
I
you
thank
all for
you
having me.
for everything. From one, so many things I've heard. I heard this. I heard that there was a fellow that went through something, but then went back to school. I heard there was a fella that got, it was a solid little pretty deep dimple girl, but got shot down, but he didn't give up. I heard that there was a fella that was started this business, has had some hills to climb, but has steady continued to climb. So
Yes, sir.
I have heard all the things that you do,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
along with some things you ain't even touched on as far as being a parent, as far as being a husband. I've heard these things, a slight bit of it. But now, if my co-host will allow me to just run my triple trap for a minute, and I'm gonna shut up after this because I'm gonna give it back to you.
Well, come
I
on.
hear all the things that you have done
Yes, sir.
and all the accomplishments that you have made and the
Yes,
more
sir.
that you will make. But
Yes, sir.
here is the question that I have for you that's really deep. And you can take a minute to even think about it. Of all the things that you've done, which are wonderful, the question is, what is your why?
The why is, and I'll admit, so I worked at BT Miller Office Supply when they were on Pine Mountain. I worked at they moved to Corporate Express. I'm framing it for you. And I worked at Corporate Express for umpteen amount of years in the warehouse. And then they were acquired by Staples. So the why is I finally found out what my father was trying to teach me all these years. My father worked at Champion Simpson Paper Company in Pasadena. Yet he worked there and he was a landlord and he had a gas station. Well, before I was born, he had a gas station and all that. So it was like he was showing me the ropes, but he was showing me, but I didn't pick up on it. So, like I said, after 21 years because of the pandemic, long story short, it's like God kicked me out the nest. Oh no, it's time for you to get it. I had a viable product and I got wonderful reviews from everybody that did not know each other. They didn't know each other. So the drive was I like to it's something about and shout out to my mother. It's something about people eating and enjoying your product or your food or something like that. And it's something because she could cook too. And it's something about is this what I'm supposed to do, Lord? And I know God is tired of me asking, is this what I'm supposed to do? Is this what I'm supposed to do? In every occasion, yes, 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 this is what you're supposed to do. So that's what I chalk it up to. So I do it because I think my life is anointed and called to satisfy people's hunger. But first and foremost, to see there are owners of businesses that are genuinely concerned with the customers' needs, wants, the interaction. Because, like I said, there are a lot of people, a lot of business people that just okay, y'all gonna eat this or y'all ain't gonna like it. Fine, I'm concerned. Well, what didn't you like? What can I do to make it better? How can I? How can I? I'm here to accommodate your needs, and I interact. Like I said, every time I'm at the stand or something that spins off from it, like a party, or I do it for the church or after church. And all that, I'm genuinely concerned because I think that's where we kind of miss the mark
Mark.
with customer service, like the manager in the neighborhoods or whatever, and if they of our ethnicity, they are genuinely concerned. They, you'll hear somebody say, "Well, go get the manager. Go, let me talk to the manager. Who's on manager today and all of this." When the manager comes out there, he's genuinely concerned. Now that woman or man can just be raising all kind of hell and bitching, da, da, da. But once that person sees they are concerned, we apologize for that experience. What can we do? Because we want you to come back. And that stuck with me.
Changes it. Yeah.
Yeah, it stuck with me. So I think it's for. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. That's second. His was first. I want my grandchildren. Well, I wanted my children and my grandchildren to know the business entrepreneurship is in you. I want to leave a legacy to where they hang around and they say, "Hey, you are a business person as well. You may not have opportunities over here, but you can grow this." They need to see, and I don't want to make it about race or culture, but
Right.
they need to see you can have a dream, even if you don't even if you don't want to work on Ethan's Q and etc. or whatever. Even if you don't want to do that, if you have an idea, if you have a passion, and you don't want to work for somebody, but you can do it yourself, you can do it. You can do it. My daddy was actually he was well above his. I mean, well beyond his time. He it was too early for him. But I mean, like I said, I saw it, and when I finally hit it, I finally understood. I said, "Oh, so yeah, I do it. I do it for my children. The children I have, the children that want to do it. Now, if they want to do it, fine. I'm not gonna push you into it. You gotta want to do it. Now, if you don't want to do it, fine. You don't want to do it. My grandkid, even my granddaughter, has finally picked up on it. She'll say, they call me Diddy. Diddy need to have another event because I need some lunch money, or I need this, and I need that. She's getting it. You either got to work or start your own business or something. Don't wait for nobody to get. And she will come out there and work. Shout out to Pootie. I call her Pootie.
Aww.
Yes, Lord. I called her Pootie because I didn't want to accept my daughter was pregnant. So I said, there ain't nothing but a ball of gas. It's a ball of gas right here. That's just a ball of gas. I ain't do it. And so when she had her, I took off from work, and me and Sherry went to go pick her up from the hospital. And I held her for the first time, and she hadn't had her first bowel movement. Lord, if I tell you I was holding, they took a picture, and all I heard was brrrr. I said, Pootie, that's my little Pootie. Because I used to call her a ball of gas, and so she Pootie.
Funny.
And that's true story. I got witnesses. My mother and Sherry. I got witnesses. So yeah, I think I do it for them to let them know you all are empowered. Even my relatives, we are empowered. Hey, they can do it. We can do it too.
That part.
Just find your niche, and just so happen to be my niche. So I can run on because I'm long-winded like my daddy's side of the family. They'll know what that country stuff. So I'm a hush. I'm a hush. But I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Hey man, look, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna sum up, and I'm gonna take your why. I'm gonna take your why, and I'm gonna tell the folks this, and I'm gonna get the name right. Give me it's Ethan's
Q and etc. Trina tried to correct it, so I know, and I want to keep harping on her. She
I
did.
understand.
It's Ethan's. Well, hold on. It's Ethan's Q is QUE. And etc. Yeah, because like I said,
well, this is what I can say about Ethan's Q and etc. Let me tell y'all what I got from Ethan's Q from John Ellis, the owner, the founder of Ethan's Q and etc. Listen to me.
That's a word in itself. Okay.
Y'all listen to me when I say this. Ethan's Q and etc. is not only a place that will fill your stomach, but it will satisfy your soul.
That right there. That right there. That right there. That. Because when they sit down and they warm it up, and they're like, I want to cut up so bad, but I can't. They gonna say, "Shoot, this ain't bad. This ain't." Oh, okay. I want to say. I want to look offline. I want your information, and we'll talk because that sounds like you can go too. We'll talk.
Oh no, he'll talk. He will talk.
I always tell them, don't let the smooth taste fool you.
He will talk.
I love
He will
it.
talk. And I'll say this as we close. You know, I have to do country boy like this. So when you say talk, yeah, he'll talk because I have to do the choir stop with him sometimes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know. I hear it in him because I go with him and share it.
Yes, Lord.
She say, "Baby, I'm ready to go. Can we?" I said, "Well, hold on. I'm talking. We doing this. We finna leave.
Remember the last time we saw each other? You was at your daughter's birthday party or something. And
yeah,
you wasn't trying to leave out the door. You was there.
I wasn't trying. I saw you, and I said, "They gonna Trina." I said, "Let me talk to Trina." And then my oldest daughter was like, "Daddy, we gotta go. We gotta go." No, talk to Trina. That's Trina. I know Trina. Yes. So you got one. You got one on your hand. You got one on your hand for sure. Look, you got one on your hand.
So y'all, I want to say before I turn it over to Country Boy to end. First of all, you said something earlier that sounded just like how Country Boy ends the show, and you're gonna hear it in a minute. You're gonna see the similarities. I was like, he got his closing, what he says in closing. But John, thank you so much. And you know, we go way back.
We go way back.
And you don't remember being like that to you. I'm so sorry, and I'm so glad. Whatever it was,
you know,
and you went around me, and you found your country.
I know you about to close. I'm gonna tell you what did it for me with you. So remember when the kids used to run at Barnett Stadium, and I never forget this story. Like I said, you're a bittersweet friend. I love you to death. We was in Barnett Stadium, and the kid they was running track that Saturday. I think it was like a semi something or some kind of runoff or something. We were in line at the concession stand, and I'm in line, and all of a sudden they start jumping around me, serving everybody else. You were behind me, you were either on the side or behind me, and you said, "Wait. What, these folks in front of you?" And so I try not to be intimidating because I'm 6'6" at that time. I was 2 something. I'm trying not to rate. I'm trying to be calm. And look, Louisiana country boy, the shortest little thing around there said, "Oh no, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work." If I tell you, she went up and she probably don't remember. She went up there and said, "How y'all gonna skip him? He been in line and you done served about 3 other people." I mean, the counter this tall, she this tall. And went up there and she advocated on my behalf. I never forget. That's the other thing, Trina. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't, but that sounds like me.
You told them workers back there, "Here's the line. He been in line. How the hell you gonna skip him?" And I'm trying not to raise a fuss. How the hell you not gonna do that? And she raised, and so they said, I'm sorry. Well, sir, what you? And I said, "All right with me." Yes, indeed. So I'm sorry. I had to tell that because you're not all bad, but you did.
I'm not all bad.
You're not all bad.
I'm not all bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
But thank you, John, for coming on the show.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, and we definitely, we still working out what we're gonna do. But people that we've had on the show, people that we know that's doing good things, whatever it is that we do, we're gonna try to include you in whatever this is. It's just hasn't. What would we say, country boy? It hasn't. The right thing has not been planted in our spirit, our head, or whatever. It just hasn't, because it's got to be right. Not perfect.
But y'all on the right track, though. Let me say that y'all on the right track.
Yeah. So it's going to be something good, but it's going to be God's time and God's plan is what we're waiting on. We talk about different things, but we know at the end of the day, that's what it's got to be.
And that's what's wrong with me. I'm gonna just say this for the impatient believers. I'm an impatient.
That's
believer.
all of us.
I'm like, "God, I need it now. I said, my wife helping me out, and I got this. You go do that. I got this." And
that's all of us.
And I get frustrated. Well, God, I want it now. And to your point, you like, "No, it's God's time. Just hang on. He know you." And then I learned was God give you the vision and the gifts and all of that, but He's saying, "Well, you're not ready yet. I know what you got. I know what you're doing,
Yeah.
but you're not ready yet. And I
Yeah.
want you need to be ready."
Gotta be ready.
And so I kind of
Even with when we think about, I talk about having different jobs I've had in the past and
you had a lot of them
wanting
too.
more money and stuff. Shut up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
more money and stuff like that. But he wants to make sure that he wanted to make sure that before I got this money,
You're ready.
that I'm
Yeah.
able to handle the money. I'm able to do what I'm supposed to do with the money. I'm not, that
Exactly.
I was going to be responsible and disciplined enough to handle the money before he was going to award me the money. And when it was time, right? And I make sure that I remember that. And I do it sometimes it's consciously, but sometimes a lot of times it's unconsciously, and I don't realize I've done it until afterwards. But money, like I don't. When somebody needs something, for the most part, in the last since this has happened, this blessing has come to me, I give really freely. And it's not that I'm all that I got a whole bunch of money. It's not like that. It's just that I have enough to where I can be a blessing to people, and that makes me feel good. And I'm not doing it for that, but it does make me feel good when I can. So my niece is graduating this week. She needed a certain amount of money to get her hair, and I mean, she wasn't begging or nothing, but I thought, okay, I can do that for her graduation. There was a time that I probably wouldn't have been able to do that, and that makes me feel good to say, hey, here's a cash app, here's this money. Go ahead and take it and take care of yourself. So
I've learned to when you give, you make room for your blessing. When you give, when you clear out your closet and get rid of them old clothes or old shoes and something like that, you making room for the rest of your blessing. Or you go, like I said, what I do, and I don't brag on this, what I literally do, I give people, if I see them on the corner, I'll make extra. When I have orders, I'll make extra, and I give it to them. And one dude, I don't know this man, I don't know his name. He said, God sent you and your gift. He said, you keep doing what you're doing. And like I said, he had a big old, I don't know what he did the rest of the day, but that day, I almost say something, had a big old smoke Sunday to himself.
Wow.
And I ask Sherry. Sherry tell you.
Wow.
Like I say, I try to make room for the blessings, and I don't mind giving.
And you do it. You don't do it. Me, people.
Yeah.
Don't do it for the accolades, if you will. You're doing it because it's just. I don't. It just comes up. But after I do it, I realize the feeling that it gives me, and I don't want to use the word that it feels good. It's a. I can't describe.
Servant well done. No, servant
what
well
you saying,
done.
Country Boy?
I was just gonna say I agree with y'all. Sometimes we be rushing things and it ain't time. Because I know that. I know it. I rushed 4 marriages. And sometimes
no judgment zone. That's all right.
Sometimes what y'all thought about the other thing is that you gotta let some things go. So I had to let 4 of them go so God could give me, he was like,
hey.
John, we say we gonna get all 4 of them on the show. I told him.
Let me know when you do that. I just want to have my popcorn, my brisket and crackling and all that.
I might come to your house and let you. That might be it. We might come to your house.
That's fine. I want to see. I just want to see. Okay, yeah. Go find them. That's what I'm talking about.
He know where they at.
Oh, that's a bad man. When he can find them, that's a bad man. He can locate them. That's all right.
You know where they at. I have not eaten yet, so I have to go in here and figure out if I'm gonna eat the leftovers from my esters or maybe the leftovers from my my fajita peas. I wish I had one of them baked potatoes. That would be good right now. But anyway,
you from Ground Zero. I like to treat all of my Ground Zero folk. Yes. They are special because they was with me when I was at work and didn't want to do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you who else are you saying. You remember Yarbrough? You remember Mike Yarbrough? He passed away. Yarbroughs.
I don't remember.
They used to run Brittany Daddy, Brittany and Courtney.
Yeah.
Rest his soul. He passed away, but rest his soul. we would always feed each other, and I mean, just good camaraderie. So, Lord, I lost my thought. Okay, never mind. Shout out to
Let me
Mark
come back.
Lando
Well,
and the hot
anyway, I
stuff.
just want to say thank you again, John, and y'all make sure y'all check out Ethan's
Q
Q
and
and
etc.
etc. Because he do the sides, but I have ordered my smoked turkey, y'all, and I had one before, and it was so good. We used to, my family used to always get the fried turkeys, but we decided we wanted to go back to smoke, and he smoked the hell out of that turkey.
And it was
And
not. Was it chalky? Was it dry and chalky?
No.
See,
Not dry and
I got
chalky.
my method.
And I like the breast of a breast meat. So
Yeah,
I had,
focus in on that too.
But thank you, country. Will take it out. But I thank you, and I wish you nothing but the best. I love seeing your growth. I do watch you on Facebook. That's what made me say, wait a minute, call John about me a turkey. And so
that's what I'm here for. So you can just relax. That's what I'm here for.
I just gotta pick up the phone and call you.
That's
all.
And you got the right line.
Your number, but now I'm able to call you. I got your number myself.
Look, if you can't get me, you can reach Sherry. You here. And now your boy gonna be in there too.
One thing from you.
What's that?
I need one thing.
What's that?
And you don't have to. You can take away my free stuff if you get my daddy some links. We've been talking about this. My daddy.
I thought he was on the ribs. I thought he liked the ribs. You told me ribs.
He did.
I remember.
Well, from Triple J's, it'd be he wants the links. He likes links, so links.
I got it. And shout out to Triple J's. Nothing again. I love y'all.
Nothing wrong. I found out that one of my cousins, we went all the way to Georgia for our family reunion this year. They didn't want to go to Crockett, but we went all the way to Georgia for our family reunion. And Triple J found out one of my cousins' husbands works for Triple J's, and they brought the food from there. Shut the door. I want to be like them. They froze it and Jeffrey Scales, Miss Joyce, Triple J's on Homestead. It ain't a competition. It's not a competition. We just gonna feed everybody. It's not. And one last thing before I let Country Boy take it. When we talk about not Country Boy said all the time too, not competing, not competition, whatever. I'm an athlete, so I'm a little bit of a competitor. But me too. But I know what you mean. Yeah. But I went to a beauty supply of somebody that I've known just out and about. She opened up a new beauty supply of her own, and so I went by there to support her. I didn't buy nothing yet, but I'm gonna buy something soon. But I went to support that. But anyway, she was talking about she would like to get a what did she call it? I'm gonna just say a group or organization of Black women beauty supply owners to come together, because I don't know if you guys know, but my daughter has an online beauty supply, and there's another nationality I was using. That's the old school word of people who blocked that door for us. Dominated it. They will not let us run it in. Yes, and so she was saying if they could get this conglomerate of these people, the things that they could do if they come together, they could get their own warehouse. They wouldn't have to order from those other people. They didn't have to worry about those people doing that. You see what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So I was saying that to say to what you were saying, how you say no competition. Yeah, because it doesn't have to be that way. We can all join forces, and what a big force we would be if we joined those forces together to make it happen. Me and Country, look at the big old force me and Country Boy got. We got two shows. We decided to come together and speak on it. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all let Country Boy take it away as he does. And John, again, tell Sherry hey, tell I love her, and we'll see each other. We'll see each other the day I get my turkey. What come on? Yeah. Y'all gonna have to fix it the backyard. Me and Country Boy come back there and do our live broadcast from over there. He can come on too. Yeah. Hey. It might be a lot of smoke and a lot of grease going, but yeah, come on. We'll test the food while you're cooking it. There it is. Do that. I'm not afraid. Do that. All right, Country Boy, take it away.
I thank you as well. I thank you so much for taking the time out. Tell your wonderful wife thank you for allowing us to have you for a little while to sit here and listen to me run my triple trapper, and we just triple trapper this thing up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna piggyback on this is what y'all have both said, and I say it all the time. It's what I preach. Understand this. What God has for you is for you. What God has for you. Too many people are over here trying to fight and hold on to this, and I don't want to work with you, and I don't want to share this because let me tell y'all something. This old boy right here, as John said earlier, I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't scared of nobody coming in here because guess what? The people that want to see this show right here, they going to watch this show. You want to watch something else? You free to do that. I ain't trying to hold nobody hostage, okay? Because I know what the good Lord has for me is for me. It's coming to my address. You ain't going to never be able to get my mail. I ain't going to never be able to do it. Because let me tell you something about getting my mail. When you get my mail, you're going to have to pay them bills too. Okay, so you can't have one without the other, okay? You can't be like, I want your blessing. But if you want my blessing, you got to go through the journey I went through. And I don't want nobody else's. I only want what God has for me.
Preach,
when
Doc, preach.
When we learn this simple thing that I tell everybody all the time, if we don't support, encourage, and uplift one another, who will?
Who will? I was about to say, I'm about to beat you to it. Who will? If you don't believe in yourself, who will? I agree.
Have to be able to come together. I always say it ain't about a competition because yours is yours. Your race is your race. The people that like you like you. I can't steal them from you. John got some good barbecue over there, but there's some folks that like some other barbecue, and I don't care.
And I'm cool with it. I'm good.
And that's how it is. So I ain't gonna be mad at you for what you do. And if we would all get that thing out of our head, because understand something, people, and hear this from my big old country mouth. You know what? If we were to get out of our own way, then let God lead the way, we will get where we need to be. But so many times we are staying in our own way because I'm hating on this person, or I'm being mean to this person, or I'm not going to help this person. Well, what I'm getting out of it. Look at here. If you're doing this thing, because again, if you're doing this thing because you're looking for a reward right here, you sad. You are sad. You are sad, but you should be doing this thing because it's what's in you. It's what's in you. It's planted in you to help somebody. It's planted in you to give to somebody. It's planted in you to support somebody. It's planted in you to encourage somebody. Don't you know what you've been through? Don't you know what you've been through? Understand what you've been through. I've been through some stuff, and let me tell you something. If I have the opportunity to give somebody the choice, you don't have to go through what I went through. Because I'm gonna tell you,
it took me a long time to remember that. Yeah, I mean to learn that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you can make it. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna encourage you. Because guess what? That was a time in my life I wish somebody would have encouraged me. But I'm at the point now where I have the strength and the ability and the grace of God to say, I encourage you. I support you. Be what you wanted. Be that thing that you wish you had. Do you know how much better this world would be? Do you know how just a little bit of encouragement would? You don't know how many people are close to the edge, are close to giving up, are close to it. And all you have to do is just offer a little bit of encouragement. All you have to do is offer a little smile, a little wave, just a little something. Don't you know? Good measure. Shaking together. Let me tell you something about that thing. Some people think that it's only the good. Let me tell you something. If you're out here being ugly, that thing will be shaken together. And that thing will be multiplied. If you want to be ugly, just think that, but that same thing, just like the good, will be multiplied. The ugly will too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't believe it.
The ugly will too. So I close by saying this as I say every week. One, I'll say, John, thank you for coming. Co-host, thank you for allowing me to run my big mouth once more again.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for the consideration and everything. Trina, if you don't mind, please either send me his information because we got to get it. We got to get it.
I definitely will.
I'm gonna duck off in the woods and we gonna get some deer, some hogs, some fish. Oh man.
Too funny.
Well, I appreciate it. And I say this, I will say this, I will say this. If the good Lord has given you a vision, if the good Lord has given you a vision, don't worry about them people. I'm not saying there won't be the people. I'm saying don't worry about the people who don't support you. Don't worry about the people who tell you you ain't smart enough. Oh you don't cook good enough. Or you
Say
know
it,
what, you
Doc.
ain't
Say
good
it.
enough. Oh, you know what? You should be a little bit taller. Or you
Say
should be a
it.
little bit slimmer. Or you know
Say
what?
it.
You ain't pretty enough. Or look here. Oh, you too dark, country boy. Don't worry about them people.
Say it.
Don't
Say
worry
it.
about them. Because guess what? If the good Lord has planted a vision within you, I will say this tonight, and I'm gonna speak for my guests, and I'm gonna speak for my co-host. If God has given you a vision, we support you. We support you,
Say that.
and we believe in you. Because I will say this, beyond a shadow of a doubt, who am I not to believe in you if God gave you the vision? That means I don't believe in
Yeah,
him.
yeah, Trini, look. Yeah.
If God has given you the vision, why would I not believe in the vision that he gave you?
Yeah.
Good Lord Almighty. We can talk all night on that one. Goodness. Huh?
And lastly but not least, an old country boy, I know y'all tired, man. I don't care if
No,
y'all
no,
tired.
no. You talk like your country. I get it. That's my problem. That's my problem. I done got too loud. Sherry's closing the door on me.
Well,
Yeah.
he know better because he know I put that fist up on him.
Oh, yeah, okay, okay.
But lastly but not least, I will say this. If you woke up this morning and you open your eyes, and then you cleaned out your old ears and you was trying to hear, but you didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear this. And if you was out there today, if you was here in the city, it's a little bit cool, not that cool, a little bit hot, not that hot, but it was all right. But if you was out there today and you was listening, but you're still in here and hearing you once more, yeah, at 9:42 Houston time, coming from my big old country mouth. Look at here.
All right.
We love you. We love you. And we love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing, absolutely, positively nothing that you can do about it. That's all old country boy got to say. NFL, y'all up out of here, baby.
Thank y'all. One thing before we leave off, I want to make sure I mention that Country Boy has the 21 days of love.
But one day,
21 days of love. So we're showing love to people. We want everybody to show their love, whether it's writing a letter, whether it's, what's another example, Country Boy? Just saying it.
you can say it, you can wave at somebody, you can open a door for somebody.
Simple.
You know, love is just that thing. Love, just you could text somebody, just hey. You could just wave at somebody across the room. You could say good morning to somebody. You ain't even got to do nothing. You can see somebody 15 miles away and just smile at them. Sharing it. Sharing love. You
So
know,
let me ask you a
21 days.
question. So is it a platform to where they show it? I mean, visibly, or just do it?
Honor system.
Got
just
it.
do it.
I'm on it.
Just do it.
What else was I supposed to say? Wrong paper. Okay, I gotta read off the top of my head. So also because it's Christmas, we are there's three of us, Ebony and Maine Beauty Online Beauty Supply, Chat with Trina So You Want to Dance, and a Creative Mood Designs by Tanisha. We have joined forces to give away 3 Christmas meals. So we need someone to give us names. And I don't understand why this is so hard for people to give us some names of people. And we've also said that, yes, it could be someone in need, but it also could be someone who gives back a lot. You know their give. To have someone give back to them who normally gives is just an awesome thing. And so it is for people that may need, but you could also give someone who is always giving. And we want to just give back. That's something we came together to do. So we have until the 15th to send me names. We need a name, contact information, and just a little bit. I think this is what's intimidating people, but just a little sentence or something about why you think they're deserving. That's it. That's all we ask for. We're going to pull the names on the 15th, and we are going to deliver meals to them, non-cooked, because everybody I can't cook, so I don't even be taking them to cook. but it's gonna be uncooked. It's gonna be a turkey or a ham. It'll be up to them which one they want, and then we're gonna buy all the fixings and stuff to make the items to make dressing, canned goods, all the things that they would need to make them a big Christmas dinner.
Trina, it can be tomorrow. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to call you tomorrow and let me assist with that, because I feel like this. So if they don't want, I'm just saying, if they don't want
Mm-hmm.
smoked turkey, fried turkey, nothing like that,
Mm-hmm.
maybe able to bless, with some ribs, leg quarters,
Okay,
sausage or something. So I'll get with you.
we'll definitely talk. Definitely.
Right. And don't forget his credentials. I
Oh,
I want to talk to him.
I'm gonna send you all this credentials.
I just pulled my name up out of that because you took me away when you said it wasn't gonna be cooked. So I ain't gonna even put myself in.
Oh, we'll work around that, Doc. We'll work around that.
I don't have time to play with y'all tonight. I have not eaten. My nerves bad, but not. Country boy, do you have on a "Make America Great Again" hat?
Hey, look here.
What hat do you have on?
Now,
I don't know why I keep feeling like it's a "Make America Great Again."
Nah, that ain't what it is. I don't know.
It better not be. But anyway, guys, thank y'all. What did you say? I have time to play with y'all. Y'all play all day. But anyway, so those two things. Make sure if y'all have some names of someone that we can that you think was deserving. Remember, it's 21 days of love. Just wave at people, say hi, whatever you need to do. If you're in a grocery store, you see somebody struggling with a couple of pennies, don't get them that penny or two you got. I think it was 3 things. I don't remember the third thing. So we're gonna bow out. John, thanks again.
Thank y'all for having me.
John, so y'all can get that smoked
turkey
Sunday.
Oh, yes. Smoked Sunday. Yeah, smoked Sunday too.
All right.
Yeah.
And John, I would definitely
smoked turkeys. He's doing smoked turkeys for Christmas. He's doing
fried turkey, smoked turkey, ribs, chicken, brisket, sausage, sides, whatever you need.
Whatever it is.
If y'all would just do me a favor, just reach out to Trina, and I'll send you my credentials, and so you'll have it for folks. And
I got you.
Let's get it. Especially that young man right there. Especially him. I gotta give it to him.
Julie, you finna go to sleep on us. You've been telling us you're going to sleep on us since 9:21. That's country boy keep us on here that long. But anyway,
I love you, Miss Julie. Thank you, Miss Julie. Hey, thank you, Courtney.
Courtney.
Y'all know I don't be reading these.
Who else we got? Everybody else, I think, gone. Heavenly Barbecue, we thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. I want to send them some food too. Get their information too, because I ain't scared.
We're gonna find Heavenly for you. Heavenly thinks they might be related. But all right, y'all. Good night. Thank you, and we will see y'all next Monday. Oh, next Monday we might be at the Emancipation Park food truck park. We were invited, and so we just gotta find what Monday we're gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna be broadcasting live. There's always live music every Monday night, and the lady that is running it now, it was her parents' land, and they made her promise you could do anything with this land, just don't sell it. So when all of this all this came up, she decided to start a food truck park, and it's super duper cool. So anyway, that's it. That's my last 2 cents. Bye, John. See you in a couple days for my
hey, I got you covered on them free samples too, Doc. I got you. You too, Trina. I got you covered.
All right. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.